The comeback of Japan is underway, and people near and far are taking part. And a man from France who's turned from wine tasting to tea sipping. We're ready for On the Job, the part of the program that catches up with students from abroad after they finish their education. Today, we'll meet a man who stayed in Japan and offered people a taste of something new.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Stéphane Danton et ça fait 18 ans que je suis ici, je suis français.
Stefan concentrated on language studies and graduated from the Shinjuku Japanese Language Institute.
そういうお茶ですね。あとと同じ感じですね。気泡があったりとかいろいろありますけど。
5 years ago, Stefan started a business that specializes in Japanese tea. He set it up in Kichijoji, a part of Tokyo he believes attracts people with discerning taste.
But when you are in the foreign countries, it's very interesting because when you wake up, everything is different, air is different, people are different. It's quite interesting.
He has a 2-hour commute by train to and from home, but the payoff is living right by the ocean. Things are going well for him now, but getting this far took hard work and a willingness to be open to opportunities.
When I graduated my university, I went directly to work in London because like I thought, like everybody, you know, when your first job will be a good paid job. After to work in London for 2 years, I said I need to go to somewhere else. And like I was interested by the Asia in general, I said maybe Japan could be good. Knew that Japan have quite some interest for the French wine.
Stefan had a sommelier certificate from his undergraduate school, so he thought he'd be able to find a job in Japan where many people appreciate fine wine.
I wanted to work, but no way to have a job at this time. So I studied. I went into the Japanese school for 1 year.
After studying in Japan, he went back to France for military service and later found a job in a travel agency. There, he met a Japanese woman who eventually became his wife. The couple came to Japan to live.
I met a lot of persons, I spoke with a lot of persons, but nothing came at the end. And just at this time, it was a quite big French tea shop who came in Japan at the beginning, and they needed one person to manage a shop.
He decided to work for the tea company, and he found a number of similarities between tea and wine. However, one problem stood out. French people had a hard time enjoying plain green tea.
So if tea is not the good thing, the good way to make some interest to them, there is one more thing that we can do. Most of the Europeans like the flavor tea. So tea, leave the tea. Just make the connection with flavor. That's the way that I did.
Stefan started to pursue the possibilities of flavored green tea. He often visited Shizuoka, part of the country's prime tea territory, to gather information directly from the farmers.
これは何年目？これを木。これは。私は75年持つって聞いたんだけども、これは何歳ぐらいの木？
もうこれもう20年、20何年。20年ぐらい経った。
20年。
お茶は飲むもんだ、見るもんじゃないで。
そうだよね。そうだよ、そうそうそうそうそう。
After selecting the best tea leaves he could find, he opened a store of his own called Ocharaka. That was 5 years ago. And it turns out, Japanese customers are happy to let a sommelier from France guide them in choosing tea from their own country.
What do you call that?
初めての感覚ですね。はい。美味しいですね。はい。普通にスーパーとかで売ってるのとはまた違います。
It took a long time to get here, Stefan says, but there was one thing he promised himself to do.
Gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal. My thinking about Japan is that everybody wants to be bronze medal. That's not my way. I have to be the gold.
Believe in yourself. Stefan says that's a lesson he learned living abroad in Japan.